It was a late night in November 14, 1983, during the time when a middle school girl lived alone in an apartment in Tokyo. Her parents had tragically passed away in an accident just before they were about to move, leaving her behind to live by herself. However, that night, her ordinary life took a strange turn. While she was cleaning the apartment, she discovered a family photograph placed in a corner of the room, but it was turned upside down. She casually put it back in its place, but from that moment on, even stranger things started happening in her home. Since the night the photograph was found flipped, she started hearing faint footsteps, as if someone was quietly walking around inside the apartment. The sound was rough and eerie, like the scratching of hooks against the walls. And as time went on, the sound grew closer and closer, making its way towards her room. Filled with fear, she pulled the covers over herself and closed her eyes. Then, the door slowly creaked open, and her parents' voices echoed through the room. "Daughter, come back. Let's enjoy eternal happiness together." But their voices became increasingly agonizing and filled with madness, injecting terror into her being. By the time she realized the true nature of her parents' appearance, it was already too late. From the darkness, her parents' shadows reached out with grotesque hands, grabbing hold of her. She screamed as she disappeared into nothingness. Her scream reverberated throughout the apartment. The next day, she was gone. Her friends came to search for her, but she was nowhere to be found. Only the family photograph remained in her empty room, with her alone, smiling in the picture. Her parents' photos were nowhere to be seen. The police investigated her disappearance, but no clues were found. The apartment remained worn and abandoned since her vanishing. Since then, the apartment became the subject of ghost stories. People claim to hear the faint sound of footsteps walking through the apartment at night, and at times, her laughter could be heard. The apartment still stands in a corner of Tokyo, and her story continues to be passed down among people. Thank you for watching. Subscribe now.